Alright, so recapping the month that we didn't film because it was so boring and uneventful. Lucky that we're going to be able to get a film on this one, honestly, because it's very much of the same. We did one cultivation contract, so that's where the money came from. Not quite sure, I don't really remember, sorry about it, where the miscellaneous costs come from. I do believe, I know for a fact we have a fully fertilized field, so I think we bought some fertilizer, but again, I don't think that was $1,300 worth. So barely broke even there. We are still waiting on our vegetables out of our greenhouse to do anything. Honestly, we're in a situation there. We need 1,000 liters to spawn, and because we were running 3 processes at the same time, they've been crawling. So it's been 2 months since we got all of that equipment, and we are still in a situation. Alright, so there's a fertilizing contract, but it's tiny, it's barely going to pay for itself. Not sure if I want to do that. Let's get some water, fill up our water, 3,000 gallons, let's do that, and then go from there. Alright, let's look at contracts here. Let's pick up this fertilizer, even though it's not going to make us any money. We got to make something. We got to do something. There's really nothing to do. Shocked I didn't hit anything there. Alright, well, let's get into this field. Alright, perfect. So, let's recheck. Got anything else? No. Okay. Let's go back and get some seeds. We're going to need those for next month to put our stuff into the ground, so let's go get those and try not to hit any trees on our way out of this little brush patch here. Get another contract check. Still nothing. Alright, great. Contract check. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. So, we are... Alright, what are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? We are getting seeds, okay. We want the pallet. Yeah, we want the pallet because that's the extra 50. The same price. Make as many seeds as we can. Let's get 2 of these. Boom, bang, boom. Alright. Get these loaded up and we will get going. Okay, let's get a worker so that we can get our forklift back and skid loader. Get our pallets, forks back to the farm so that we can unload these seeds. Alright, let's put this there. Boom, bang, boom. Activate. Okay. Alright, let's see where the worker is at with the forks. Alright, making their way. Contracts? No. A little bit more, but not anything that we need. Okay. That is disheartening. Alright, here we go. Getting this thing here. Alright. Oh, but get... What? Why? Get out of there. Alright, let's look, yeah, okay. Here we go. Alright, hold on, let's not forget. We gotta get these off. Let's not make that mistake again. Alright, actually, here we go this time. That was a little wonky. Oh, definitely just ripped open those bags completely. Well, sorry about it. Perfect. Contracts? It's disheartening again. Like, it looks like there's some, but there's not. Nothing for us. Oh man, 100 liters. Contracts? Still. Nothing. 100 liters though. That's going to be a lot of passes in the field. A lot of refilling. Alright, still crawling. We are going to do some shenanigans here and fast forward, put it just on lettuce so that we can get that moving, produce those, because dude, I was freaking out. Like, I was like, what the heck is happening? This does not make any sense. did so much research into why these things aren't spawning, all of that. Because to me, it's like, why is this thing taking so long? I personally thought this was going to produce within the winter. It's March, and finally we get a pallet of lettuce. So we are going to cut this here, because again, literally the rest of our day we just spent simming the. So we're changing over lettuce to chili peppers and strawberries so that we can spawn those, and we'll change it back to lettuce then only, and we'll rock lettuce. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.